Bishop Rochus Tatamai returned from Rome last week, where he attended a 4-day summit that focused on abuse. The summit was held in response to growing concerns over various forms of abuse, including child sex abuses within the Catholic Church.
We come to the point that let us accept this. This is the focus Pope Francis is giving us, so let us focus on this and deal with it thoroughly and properly, so that this can help us to also deal with the other issues that are still outstanding, the other abuses that are still.
In Rome, Pope Francis closed the 4-day summit, declaring an all-out war against abusers within the Church. The summit was attended by 190 bishops from all over the world. Survivors of abuse also shared their accounts.
Testimonies, they're quite painful. They are very challenging to come to terms with those facts. But importantly, what has been coming through in the victims' testimonies was the suppression of this voice.
Cardinal Powell, you ready to go to jail?
The world is now watching the Catholic Church with scrutiny. This month, the Church has been rocked by the guilty verdict handed down against Australian Cardinal George Pell, the Vatican's treasurer. Pell has since been sentenced for sexually abusing 2 boys while he was Archbishop. The summit has been an eye-opener for many.
Those abused by clerics were also damaged when we show no care for the little ones.
Bishop Rochus said each country's context and culture is distinct and unique, but there is recognition that the abuse of children and the vulnerable members of the Church is a global issue.
Whether it's respectful or being shy, that we don't want to expose too many of these kind of issues. And sometimes the victims don't even want to be exposed. And this is a cultural situation, it's a reality.
For PNG's case, it is evident that this issue is happening. However, the cases are not reported that often. Bishop Jill, who is the Bishop Deputy for the Right Relationship in Ministry, told MTV News that they have been dealing with cases of clerical sexual abuse. The Church in PNG has a set procedure called the Protocol to deal with such cases.
It is approved by Rome also, so it's an official one. And when we have some in the dioceses, we have contact persons. So if we know about a case, there's a victim who wants to make a complaint, we send a contact person to listen to the story and write the story. And then she has to read it to the victim, if the victim cannot write it herself or himself, and then they have to sign it. And if it's a very young one, we need a guardian with the person, either a parent.
Bishop Rochus emphasized the need for collaborative efforts through awareness, so those who are affected within the Church are more at ease to speak out. Bishop Jill also made mention that 95% of the time when a minor makes a complaint, they are right. Lilian Sopera Kenea, National MTV News.